Well, on this last day of Black History Month, a look at how the media tells Black stories.
In fact, copies of a lot of the oldest Black-owned publications in the country are housed right here in Madison. Tahlil Modine got a look at that collection and joins us with more. Tahlil?
That's right. Throughout the history, the stories and experiences of Black Americans were often left out or mistold, and in some ways that's still true. Fellow journalists in our community are working to combat that. Yvette Craig leapt at the opportunity.
It gives me lots of pride.
To serve as editor of Umoja magazine in January of 2019.
If we don't tell our story, somebody else will, and it will not always be the truth.
Before that, Craig worked as a newspaper reporter, covering anything from police, homelessness, and education.
Oftentimes in those situations, you rarely saw the positive side of the Black community.
What she did see was a lot of one-dimensional storytelling.
We were always being shown as illiterate thugs, criminals, and the other side was either, athletes or rappers. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But there was so much in between.
She says Black-led publications exist to get their community stories right. She follows a legacy of writers before her time, well documented by the Wisconsin Historical Society, which boasts the largest collection of Black newspapers and magazines in the country, second only to the Library of Congress in D.C.
It's said by other scholars that you cannot write a book without coming to the Wisconsin Historical Society of Early American History or the Civil Rights History. You need to use our archives.
You'll find anything from Frederick Douglass's newspaper from 1847 to copies of Jet magazine.
Why? Is because it's important that we tell the story of the various communities that we serve, and not only in Wisconsin, but the United States.
Stories that continue today, as with George Floyd.
Calling out his mother and just the minutes of his life just fading away.
That will make the history of tomorrow. The Wisconsin Historical Society also houses artifacts from moments in history involving things like the Little Rock Nine and the Freedom Summer. If you're interested, hit up their circulation desk to start.